tea. Hi guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a very long time, y'all. I will catch you up at a later date, but today, as you can see by the title, I am going to be doing a Q&A. Questions people asked me. I asked people on Facebook and Instagram to send me some questions they would like to know. It can be anything from personal to juicy to just anything that people would like to ask. So they asked me questions and I picked 21 questions. So today I'm going to be answering 21 questions. But yeah, I miss you guys so much. It's been so long, like going on 6 months. But yeah, so if you would like to know, if you would like to see me answering my 21 questions, just keep on watching. The first question I'm going to start with is, how are you mentally? So, and I'm going to be very honest and transparent with these answers. If I happen to go across a question that is very, deep or whatever, I will answer it truthfully. So the question was, how are you mentally? And mentally right now, I can say I have my days where I'm just very down, because right now I'm going through a transition in my life to the point where it's like really, really testing my faith, really testing, my patience, really testing like so many parts of me that it's just very, very, very trying some days. And if I try to, motivate myself, self-motivate, look at videos, say my affirmations, and just know that everything will get better in due time. But sometimes we are human and those human instincts kick in, and it's just like you find yourself getting down and you may get a little depressed. So I try not to be depressed or get into a depressing stage, because that's just not me anymore. So I don't let it get too far. I just be in my head a lot, and I just talk to my friends, I talk to my mom, and they just get me back to that point where I need to be. So right now, mentally, I'm getting much better. Some days I have my days, some days are very great. Like right now, I'm filming a video. I feel like I'm being very productive. So when I have my days where I'm being very productive and not just lounging around and finding things to do with my business, with my brand, with myself, self-care. You have to take care of yourself. If you don't have a daily routine and what you do and what you like to do and what you are, when you're catering to yourself, you can find yourself, getting in a mood and getting in a mode, but you just gotta, get up and pick yourself up every day. Just try to do things that make you happy. And when you do things that make you happy, you'll find yourself happy. So that's what I try to do. So yeah, that's how I am right now mentally, truthfully. So the next question is, what makes you a good friend and what consists of a good friend to you? So me personally, what I feel like makes me a good friend is because I'm very, very loyal. I'm gonna be there for you whenever you need me. I'm not the friend that's gonna be calling you or texting you every day, because I just don't feel like talking to people every day. I don't feel like seeing people every day. I love being by myself. I am a loner majority of the time, and sometimes I have my days where I want to be around people, where I want to do things, where I want to be outside. I used to want to be outside and want to be around people 24/7, have to be on the phone with somebody, but now I'm not gonna be on the phone all day with you. But I have my couple of friends, my everyday, and I can be on the phone with them all the time. But I'm definitely gonna be here when you need me. I'm gonna give you great counsel. I'm not a yes man, so you're gonna get the real raw answer on how I feel, especially when you need to hear it. I'm not the friend that's gonna, judge you. I'm very, very here with my friends. So if they're going through something, I feel like go through it too, because you know, I don't feel like I have to, but I feel like that's what's needed. Like, like I was about to go to war with my friend is because, you know, that's my friend. I'm gonna pray for my friends, make sure if they're lacking in anything, I pick up the slack. And I feel like all of that is what I need as well. What was the question? What I feel like makes a good friend to me? I feel like all of those things makes you a good friend to me, because a lot of times I be needing somebody's, you know, talk to, go out with, hang with, chill with. And I love a person that I can do all of those things with. I love a person that I can just be totally myself around. I can count on one hand how many people I've ever in life feel comfortable around, and it just be like I be want to have a person that I can be my total self with. And I feel like if I can be my total self around you as a friend, you are a great person. Because a lot of times I be shy, a lot of times I feel like I'm kind of walking on eggshells, kind of, and not want to say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing, or just, and I hate that because I can't truly be myself, and I want to be myself. Loyalty, love, trust. I gotta be able to trust you. If I tell you something, it shouldn't leave your lips, go to somebody else's ears, you know. And I shouldn't feel like I'm getting talked about, or, you know, I just want to feel protected, because I'm going to protect you. I'm going to protect your secrets. I'm going to keep your secrets, you know. So, you know, that's what I feel like makes a good friend. So, next question. What is your body count? Yeah. That's none of your business. Less than you, okay? I never tell people my body count because, for one, it's none of your business, and for two, why do you care? Period. I don't understand. And men put so much emphasis on women's body count to the point where it's like they wouldn't date a person if they had like so many bodies. And it's like, why does it really matter how many people a person has sex with? As long as you don't have no diseases, as long as you don't have no STDs, as long as you ain't walking around here with millions of kids, like, it shouldn't matter your body count, as long as you're clean, as long as you're taking care of yourself, and as long as, like, you're just not still in that same place, you know. Because I wouldn't want to have no man that's just out here just doing everything with everybody, you know, now. But your past is your past. As long as, you know, we have an understanding on where we are, it shouldn't even matter about your body count, because I can't do anything about it. You can't do anything about my body count, you know. So it's just like pointless to know anybody's body count. I don't ask nobody, and I feel like it's an insult to ask me, kind of, you know. So don't ask. Next question. Do you have any regrets in life? So I try to not to have no regrets. I know it sounds cliche, but I try to have no regrets in life because I can't do anything about my past. So no, I don't have any regrets in life, but I do wish I could have done things a little bit different. You know, I feel like everybody wish they could do things just a little bit differently in that situation. But I don't want to change anything, because everything has made me, you know, who I am. Because if I didn't go through that, I wouldn't have learned the lesson that it required in that moment, or in that time, or in that situation. I wouldn't have learned that lesson that I needed to learn. So no, I don't have any regrets, but maybe change the person, you know, or situation, like how it happened, you know, if I were to have a disagreement on how something happened, you know. Anyway, next question is, would you have sex on the first link? Sex on the first link, my thoughts. I feel like once, you know, if you choose to do that, that is your prerogative. And I'm gonna be honest, I have. So I don't feel no way about it. I don't feel like, I just don't feel no way about it, because whatever I've done, it was my choice on why I did it. And, you know, who I did it with. That was my choice. So, and it wasn't like a one night stand type of thing. So if we did anything on the first link, you know, it wasn't like a one and done, like never talk to you again. So but even if it was that type of situation, I don't feel like it's anything wrong with it. That is just your business. I just don't really have no thoughts on it. You're grown, we're grown. Do as you please as far as like in that aspect. Okay, hold on. What are top 5 goals you have right now? So the top 5 goals that I have right now is 1, making sure my child is healthy and happy, that we are in a space of peace. Nothing around her brings her harm or any uncomfortability. Oh, look at me trying to sound smart. I ain't saying the word right, but I did really say the word right. But anyway, that's my number 1 goal. No, that's actually my second goal. My first goal is just pleasing God in every way I can, you know, trying my best every day to please him about her. That is my second goal. My third goal is to just really just dive deep into my brand and just making it everything that it can be. My fourth goal is putting myself in a position to where like I can wake up every day and do everything that I want to do and not have a limit. My fifth goal is finding like-minded people that I can just vibe with and that we just stuck like glue. You know, that's really like a goal of mine, honestly. Yeah. Quick intermission. I'm obsessed with side parts. I don't know what it is. I just feel like it looks best on me. I don't do middle parts like at all. Once I be wanting to do a middle part, and then once I do a middle part, it's just be like, ugh, ugly. So, next question. Would you have a threesome? Yeah. No, I would not. It's so many things that come with having one. Either you're the girl that they bring in or either you're bringing in somebody, and I just don't want to be neither. I'd rather, you know, just be one-on-one with a person, and I don't want nobody to ask me to have one. I just don't want to be put in that position, like, you know. So I feel like if I get with somebody and they have that desire, you would either have to compromise on changing up your desire as far as like that, or, you know, it just won't be me and you, because I feel like once you have desires, you're gonna always have that desire, and I just don't want nobody that have a desire to have a threesome. That's just me personally, you know, because I don't want to have one and I don't want to be uncomfortable, you know, because I'm a kind of like a people pleaser. So I would want to please my partner, but I don't want to please him in that aspect, and I don't want it to be a debate or a resentment, just because people come with so many different things, and you will find yourself like they mad because you don't want to have a threesome down the line. It's just like, I don't want to have one. Can I just not want to have one? Yeah. So I'm not gonna talk about the past, but you know, now I wouldn't have one. Next question. Do you think you can only have one true love? And I feel like yes. I feel like you're only rewarded one true love in life. I feel like you can love a lot of people. You can be in love, fall in love with a lot of people, you know, a few people in your life. But that one person that just lights your furnace, so to speak, like they just come along and just show you that everything you want and you desire exists like, oh my God, like they just a breath of fresh air, and it's just like, oh my God, I really found my true love. And it's just like sucks that once you find that person and something happens to them, and it's just like, I will never find that type of love or person again. So I don't know if it's true. That's just what I think personally about your one true love, just because I just see it so much. Like, people only, you know, just feel that way about one person during their lifetime. And I feel like time is short, you know? So that's why people are able to be together with one another so long, is because that's their one true love, you know? And I love it. I cannot wait to find my one true love. I don't feel like I've just ever, you know, had that person that I can just see myself being with for the rest of my life. I've never had that, and I just cannot wait to have that. So that brings me to my next question. What is your dream date? And I feel like a person that can give me my dream date, and that's a potential being together for the rest of my life with you. Yeah. But my dream date is having everything planned for me. I've had people plan stuff for me. I've had people, you know, plan from the morning to the night of what they wanted me to do and us to do. Like, get ready by this time, and, you know, wear this, and, you know, I've had that, but I've never had like all of that planned. And like I want like a scavenger hunt, like picking up things as I go, that leads me to like a place that I've always wanted to go. Roses, like a big bouquet of roses, rose petals. Then that night, got the room set up, or like outside, or the pool, or like we got a it's like we got an Airbnb or something like that, and they just decorate the whole thing. They get somebody to decorate the whole thing, and just rose petals everywhere, and it's just like beautiful and gorgeous, and it's just, you know, I cannot wait. So yeah, that's a dream date of mine. It's very, very simple to a person that just wants to please you. It shouldn't be nothing hard. Do you feel like you add value to people's life? What? Of course I add value. I don't come into people's life to wreck it. I don't come into people's lives to do them dirty. I don't come into people's lives to, you know, just treat them badly. I always come into people's life with pure intentions on, you know, us growing together, us growing, you know, just in our own right. I always just have clear, honest, and pure intentions. So that's how I know I add value to people's life. And they don't, if we don't work out, or if we end the friendship or whatever type of relationship it is, I know I added value, because you didn't leave me worse off than how you came to me. So that's how I know I add value. Are you a giver or receiver? So as far as like physically, both. I love to give gifts. That's why I cannot wait to get rich, so I can like give my loved ones the world. I just love being able to do for the people that I love, and it puts a smile on their face. Like, I just love doing for my mama. I just love doing for my, you know, my siblings and my man, and especially my child. My child, she's very, very like easy to please, and I love that about her, because she gets it from me. I'm very easy to please as far as like doing things that come from the heart, thoughtful things. But now I be wanting like big stuff, you know, show me that you really mess with me like that. So now I don't try to say I'm easy to please, as far as like, don't give me the bare minimum. Give me what you know and think I deserve, you know, because I am very like that, you know. As far as sexually, I would say like 60-40, because, and 60 his way, like coming to me, you know, give more to me as far as like sexually Because like a lot of dudes be wanting something for nothing. Like, how you want me to do this and you don't want to do it? How you want me to do that and you don't want to do it? Like, this, it don't add up, baby. It don't. So yeah, be more of a giver to me, and I'm gonna receive more from you as far as like that. And we gonna just, we gonna rock like that. But I am definitely a giver. What is your favorite fashion piece? Favorite fashion piece. I don't know. Like, it's so many things that go into a look. If you know how to dress, it's so many different things. That's why I love fashion so much, because you can always switch it up. You can always, add more, take away less. But right now, my favorite fashion piece, right now in this moment, it didn't used to be, or I don't know how it will be next month or something like that, but right now in this moment, my favorite fashion piece are sunglasses, because sunglasses just adds a totally different look to what you're wearing. You can really spice up a look with your sunglasses, and I just love that. So right now, yeah, my favorite fashion piece right now would have to be sunglasses, baby, because they are just for fashion icons. If you know how to rock a fire sunglass, especially the big ones, or especially like the ones that just, add some and just, I love sunglasses. And I didn't even used to be like that. I got so many that I don't wear, but now sunglasses are it. Therefore, the it girl. So yeah, what made you start your business? What made me start my business is because I've always been in love with fashion. I've always, been in that industry as far as like my personal life. I've always, looked up fashion, read about fashion, love to watch movies that consist of fashion. So it was only right that I started my brand, and soon I'm gonna be customizing my own pieces and providing only exclusivity, but in custom pieces. So I'm very, very excited for that. But yeah, make sure you guys check out my brand online and locally. shopcmfashion.com, and also I want to change my name. I don't know what I want to change to, and I don't know when I want to change it, but I just know I want to revamp my brand and change my name soon. Just don't know when or what I'm going to change it to. But yeah, I've always been a fashion girl. People that know me from even school to where when I was, wearing Jordans, people know me for the way I dress and just how I carry myself as far as like my outer appearance. I always want to be done up. I don't care where we're going. I don't care what we're doing. I always want to be done up. So yeah, that's what made me start my brand and my business. Next question. Would you get back with an ex? No. I used to want to, like, recently, and that thought quickly left my mind after a situation happened, and I was like, girl, what are you doing? Then I talked to my boy's best friend, and I was just telling him about the situation before, it happened or whatever. Not the situation that happened, but I was just telling him what I wanted to do and, my thoughts on it. And he was like, girl, why are you backtracking? What is for you in the past? And I had to check myself, like, after something happened, the situation happened, and I was like, girl, what are you doing? And my mind quickly changed, and it was like, it's no going back after this point. After my mind had to be truly made up, and in the past it wasn't made up. So now my mind is truly made up. So no, I would never go back to an ex. I don't care how good they was, because ain't no ex ever been good enough to keep me, obviously, because I would have still been there. So ain't nobody been good enough. So yeah. So the next question is, in this moment, do you wish your life was different? I gotta keep track of these, what I've answered already. Hold on. The question was, in this moment, do you wish your life was different? And I wouldn't say I wish my life was different, because I just want to go through whatever I have to go through to get to the point where I've always wanted to be. And I feel like I'm very much headed that way. I don't feel like God is going to keep me in this position. God is going to keep me, you know, where I am right now. So no, I don't feel like it was different. I know I can do things a lot differently. As far as like me personally, I know I can do a lot of things differently so I can get to my end goal per se. So I feel like it's all about me and pushing myself to be more and to be different. So I don't feel like my life was different, like, God, like I wish I was, you know, but I know it's some things that I can do to better myself. Next question. What is the nastiest thing you've ever done? A lady never tells. The nastiest thing I've ever done, I'm not gonna tell you, because it's you in my business. Don't do that. I don't know the nastiest thing I've ever done. I'm nasty, but I just cannot pinpoint the nastiest thing I've ever done. I might give y'all an updated when I think about it, and give y'all an updated one and tell y'all the nastiest thing I've ever done. But I've done some things, but I'm gonna tell y'all. Okay, so the next question is, how do you get ready for a link up? And how do I get ready for a link up? So where I know we're going to go out on a date, or to where I know we're going to do something. Okay, how do I get ready for a link up? I shower, of course. I make sure I'm hairless. Brush my teeth, wash my face. Try to do skincare, because either if I'm wearing makeup or wearing without, I want my skin to be clear and smooth under my makeup. Or if I'm not wearing makeup, I still want it to be smooth and pretty. I make sure my hair is done, my lace is fresh and glued down. No glue all showing and stuff. No, none of that. Make sure my nails are done, all 10 fingers, all 10 toes. You gotta make sure they are fresh, nothing looking bulky. Make sure I have on some cute panties, and my panties and my bra match, because you just never know. So you just gotta make sure you are cute under your clothes too. What else do I do? Make sure my skin is smooth and glistening. I love to make sure my feet are very soft, because your feet are like what you walk on, and they can get really rough, you know. So I try to make sure my feet are smooth, because I like rubbing my feet on people. So I try to make sure my feet are smooth, my skin is moisturized, and I like Vaseline because it's shiny, so I put Vaseline on, stuff like that. Yeah, make sure I smell good. I have to have perfume on, and I have to have perfume in my purse because I want to freshen up. And make sure you don't stink. Like, just make sure you don't stink, because a lot of people just don't be caring these days, and I really care, you know. So can't be doing that. Gotta be clean, and you gotta be fresh. Like a person can tell you just got out the shower. A person can tell that you smell like soap and perfume. You know, do all of that. Go all out, because even if you don't like the person like that, they still will know that you have great hygiene. T. So I have like 2 more questions. Let me see. I have like 3 more questions. So the next question is, how do you feel about signs? And the way I feel about signs is, signs are so stupid. I don't know who made up signs. They're cute, you know, once you start talking about it, and you know, your birth month, and she a Libra, but I hate when people put so much emphasis on people's signs. Like, they will literally not date a person because of their sign, and it's just like, it's the stupidest thing ever. I don't want to date me or be around me because of the month I was born in. I can't do nothing about the month I was born in, and you shouldn't be basing your, my credibility off when I was born. And it's crazy because they say all of the signs of the same are one and the same. They act just alike or do things alike, or just stupid stuff. And it's crazy because I've met multiple people with the same birthday as me, like 10/17, same birth month, same sign, but we act totally different. We don't have anything in common. We have a couple of things in common, because I feel like you can have a lot of things in common with anybody, race, gender, month, you can have things in common with people, but we don't act alike. We don't do things alike. We don't like the same people. We don't go to the same places. It's just like, signs are stupid and overrated. Like, stop, sis. You're weird. So the next question is three things that make you mad. For one, I hate when people tell me what to do. Like, that is the number one thing that makes me mad. Like, that's why I never liked working 9 to 5s. I don't like being told what to do. I don't like I just don't like feeling like you treat me like a kid. And it's just like, maybe it's not that deep to other people, but I just don't want to feel like a kid, or I just don't want you to feel like, you can boss me around or tell me what to do, or it just be the smallest things. I just don't like. What's another thing? When I tell you something and then I found out somebody else know, or just something that you know about me and you end up telling a person, and it's just like, why are you telling people? How did you know I wanted them to know that about me? Like, whatever I know about you, I'm not gonna be going to tell my friend or somebody that you talk to, or somebody that that's interested in you. And it's just like, are you really my friend, or are you trying to sabotage me? Because right now, sis, it's looking real suspect. I can't trust you. It's just like, what are we doing? Because I just don't like that type of thing. Like, well, they told me, that you were dealing with this, and what? Oh, I have people that has done me like that, and it's just like, why are you telling them my business? They didn't even need to know that. And if I felt like they need to know that, it could have came from me personally. I hate that. Another thing that makes me mad is niggas. Next question. The biggest lesson you've learned in 2020 so far. The biggest lesson I've learned in 2020, girl. 2022. The biggest lesson I've learned in 2022 so far is just self-care. And self-care can be everything as far as taking care of yourself. Not letting people play you, not letting people, do you any kind of way of, or not handle you with care. Making sure you're right mentally, physically, internally, spiritually. That is the biggest thing that I've learned. Like, ain't nobody got you like you got you. So make sure you're not around people that drains you. It's okay to cut ties with people. It's okay to, even if you were just talking to a person and loving on a person yesterday, it's okay to let them go tomorrow if you feel like your mental is not all the way there. If you feel like they're not adding value to you, it's okay to, not be talking to them tomorrow and not give nobody any explanation. Like, I used to be the type of person, like, I be wanting to tell people, how I feel, but now it's not giving it. It's not giving, if I feel like I've already told you, if I feel like, you know, because a person is not going to read your mind, but it's like, you should know. You should know how I feel about these things because I've talked to you about it. I've let you know my boundaries. And if I feel like you're not there with me, I'm not going to give you no explanation, and I will never talk to you. Like, so I feel like, you know, just letting myself be comfortable with not talking to a person the next day, even though we had something, you know. That was my 21 questions. If it wasn't 21, I'm sorry. But yeah, those were my questions, and those were my answers to my questions. So I hope you got to know me a little bit more, and yeah, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you watched to the end. And I am definitely coming back to YouTube. I'm so sorry. Like, I be saying it all the time. Like, I'm coming back to YouTube. I'm gonna be consistent. Yeah, this is my time to be consistent, because without doing videos, I feel like it's something that I'm missing. It's something that I need to be doing, and it's YouTube. Like, I've always wanted to be a YouTuber, and it's like I'm finally a YouTuber, and I'm like really blowing it because I need to be at a certain point. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys got to know a little bit more about me. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on that bell notification so you get notified every time I post. And yeah, guys, I'll see you on my next one. Bye.